What's going on, everyone? It's we're back, except we're minus one person today. John is unable to be here. He's out protecting the streets as usual, working overtime like a schmug. But you know, good for him. He did get his Latigo bays, so everybody who was trying to help him out with links and stores and whatnot, we appreciate it, but he got them already, so you'll see him do that that review hopefully within a week or two. All right, so it's been a busy week. Yeah, 2 weeks, busy 2 weeks, and it's typical for this time of year. You know, the fourth quarter. For all the boutiques and shops, they're just trying to push out their products, their collabs and whatnot. So you're going to definitely see a lot more coming as far as shoes are concerned. Don't mind the dogs. I'm sure they're sticking their head out and whatnot, being pains in the asses. But anyway, first one that we're going to look at is Bait. Bait threw their hat in the ring for the Gel Lyte III 25th anniversary. And, pictures kind of, came almost, at least for me, almost at the last minute. It wasn't like, a month or 2 months worth of promotion, so to speak. But, sick pair of shoes, man. These are probably the best, or maybe we still got a few more to go, but they're definitely up there with being one of the best 25th anniversary releases to date so far. So here you have it, the Bait Gel Lyte III 25th anniversary, dubbed the Nightmare, and the materials on this are something that we rarely ever see, if at all, on sneakers, let alone the Gel Lyte III. So if you read a lot of the reviews on the websites, they called the materials tilapia, snakeskin. When you run your hand over it, it does have a little bit of a feeling of a really hard nubuck texture, especially right kind of pointing out to you guys, right up the lace panel, all the way to the side paneling, and then on the heel you see that it's kind of a thicker cut, or I should say wider spacing as far as like the tiles are concerned. That is a little bit softer material. It definitely feels like a shit. I want to say kind of like a brushed nubuck almost, but the other material would look like the reptile skin. And again, this one is kind of more on the leather side, just kind of again brushed with the patterns and whatnot. But it's definitely interesting, to say the least, and it really makes the shoes stand out. So yeah, I mean, construction quality on this, again, it's not easy for me to compare it to other shoes that have used this material or these types of materials, and that's because this is probably one of the first that uses the reptile slash. Now I know everyone's gonna freak and say, oh, reptile's been used all over the place, so I'm not really going with the that route, but more of the tilapia material and paneling. So that's what's kind of different about the shoe. But if you look at it, premium leather, I mean, soft. It's not as soft and smooth as kangaroo leather, but it's right up there. It's definitely a premium. Then you have the metal mesh on the side paneling, both inside and outside of the shoe. It's kind of like a Brillo pad, so to speak. If you know what a Brillo pad is, then good for you. And then underneath that, you have hits of 3M. And I know it's hard to see, but you'll see the little circles under there. that is the hits of 3M. There's also hits of 3M in the split tongue. Okay, so if I could kind of move the laces out of the way, you'll see that right there. There's the 3M with the bait logo, and on this side, there's actually a little sentence. So if you know what the sentence is, you know, throw your flash on it, you'll see what it says. The other cool thing about these is, you know, again, speckled midsoles. It's not something new that we've seen, but the way it kind of contrasts with the shoe, you know, the white speckle, everything else black and silver, it's pretty dope. And honestly, the other awesome part to it is the translucent outsole. Make sure I have it right. So there you go. That is definitely what makes the shoe. Sick. So yeah, translucent, bait Asics on it. Another fucking genius addition to the shoe. Comes with 3 laces, one already on, just a standard black rope, solid black rope. All right, and then the other 2 that come, there's a 3M silver, and then you have a flat black, just your standard lace. So if you want the shoe to pop, you definitely want to go the 3M rope route, and yeah, you'll definitely be turning heads. So there you go, man. Bait knocked it out of the park with this one. This is a really fucking dope shoe. You know, true to size. Make sure everyone, you know, gets true to size if you haven't gotten them already. I know they released all at once last week, so hopefully you had the opportunity to grab yourself a pair. If you didn't, well, you know, there's always the reseller route or the eBay route, whatever you want to do. But I definitely recommend getting this one at least, because it's a fucking winner. It's definitely a winner. They did a good job. I'm looking forward to seeing what else they got in store, you know, down the road as far as Asics are concerned, Theodora, you know, whatever the case may be. But yep, there it is. Bait Gel Lyte III 25th anniversary, the Nightmare. Awesome job again by the guys over at Bait. Oh, speaking of which, I kind of touched upon it last time. You know, they did again the whole email raffle thing for people who obviously don't live next to the store. I was fortunate enough to get through, but you know, it's good to see that they're at least trying to keep it fair for everyone to grab themselves a pair. You know, making sure that people aren't walking out the store or getting delivered, you know, 15, 20 pairs of shoes. So, you know, big shouts to Bait for keeping it real like that. All right, there you have it. See, we got another shoe to talk about, and yeah, we'll get into it after this. So we'll see you on the next one. Peace.